Hello everyone, Soulflame here, playing on my Subtlety Rogue Sneak and Stab. Today I'll be giving you a quick run through of the DPS Silver mode of the Proving Grounds. As always, a quick look at my glyphs and talents. All of the countdowns and warnings you'll see as the video progresses are provided by the Proving Grounds module of the DBM add-on. If you don't already have that, I suggest you get it. The only special ability to worry about in Wave 1 is the Guardian's Shield Wall, which blocks all damage from the front. To counteract it, simply attack from behind. Subtlety gets quite a bit of burst from its opener, so it's important that you start each round from stealth. In each wave, you should have a few seconds between when the last mob dies and when the next wave spawns in, so you shouldn't have to worry about using Vanish, but it's there if you need it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave 2 has no special abilities to worry about, it's just a test of your AoE, so just AoE everything down. I found it easiest to kill the Slayer's single target and then switch to the Varmints with your AoE abilities. I found Subtlety's AoE somewhat awkward. You'll have Fan of Knives and Crimson Tempest, both of which will spread your poisons, but neither of which does a lot of damage. What's really going to hurt your enemies this turn is cycling through them and using Marked for Death and a 5-point finishing move to kill them single target. This combination should put them at very low health, if not kill them outright. If anything survives, simply finish it off with your normal attacks.
1.
Wave 3 introduces the Amber Weaver. Its only special ability is to summon a large orange ball called an Amber Globule. Anything struck by the globule will become stunned and take increased damage for the duration of the stun. This means not only do you want to avoid it, but you can use it against your enemies. Rogues have incredible mobility, especially with the Burst of Speed talent, so you should have no problem leading the globules into whichever enemy you want.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave 4 features another Amber Weaver, this time large. What you're going to want to do is start to get your dots and poisons rolling on him, and as soon as he starts to cast the globule, lead it into the pack of varmints. You're going to want to get your poisons rolling on all of the varmints as quickly as you can, and then simply bring them down with the AoE rotation discussed in Wave 2. As soon as the varmints are dead, simply switch back to the Amber Weaver and finish him off. Of special note for melee when fighting against Amber Weavers, you don't want to stand too closely to the Amber Globule target, or it might splash onto you as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wave 5 is our first look at the Mystic. Its special ability is a very powerful heal, which you will want to interrupt every time he attempts to cast. Fortunately, the cooldown on Kick is short enough that it should be available each time that you need it. However, Gouge, Kidney Shot, or Blind will work in a pinch. You're going to want to stay focused on the Mystic until he's dead. After that, simply go to work on the Varmint pack using the AoE rotation from Wave 2. If you find yourself with extra combo points in between rounds, a good way to spend them is to refresh Slice and Dice right before the next round begins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As usual when dealing with the Mystic, the healer is our top priority. You'll probably want to stay glued to him until he's dead. Don't forget that thanks to the internal bleeding talent, Kidney Shot isn't just a stun, it also puts a bleed effect on the target. This is very useful against large mobs that have a bigger health pool. Here I'm a little cautious about switching away from the Mystic, simply because if he gets a heal off, it'll take him all the way back to full. Once the Mystic is dead, though, you don't need to worry about switching away from targets. You can, as I do here, get your bleeds going and then switch to the other target. And if your bleeds don't finish him off, simply switch back later.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As usual when dealing with a Mystic, he is a top priority, especially interrupting all of his heals. I start the round behind the Mystic simply because I'm used to attacking enemies from behind. This isn't strictly necessary, so if you're worried about your situational awareness and moving when the Amber Globule comes, you can just attack him from the front the whole time. As soon as he's dead, we're just going to go around the room using the Amber Globules to help us kill each enemy in turn. Here I take off as soon as I get all of my dots rolling. It probably would have been better to just let the Amber Globule hit that Guardian. If the varmints are blocking the Amber Globules, you can kill them without killing the Amber Weaver, or you can, as I did here, just kill all of them, and then kill everything else without the help of the Amber Globules.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1.
The trick to managing Wave 8 is to handle the dual Amber Weavers. The easiest way to do this is to take one of the two out of the equation. Probably the easiest way to accomplish this is to crowd control one of them with Blind. However, if, like me, you forget that Blind is on your bar, you do also have the option of simply killing it as quickly as you can. They don't have much health, and even if you miss a heal, you should be able to bring it down in short order. At any rate, once you've handled one of the Amber Weavers, your primary target is the Mystic. You'll want to use the Amber Globules from the other Amber Weaver to kill it as quickly as you can. As soon as the Mystic dies, I hit the Amber Weaver once just to get my dots rolling, and then switch immediately to the Slayer. And as soon as the Slayer is dead, I simply switch back to the Amber Weaver and finish him off. So there you have it, proof that you don't need to play perfectly to beat the Silver mode. If you have questions or comments about this video, you can reach me through this YouTube channel or on my blog. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope this video helped.